Today on John David Goes, we're talking about the second week of quadriceps surgery recovery. So I just had my 2-week follow-up, and one of the first things he addressed was the fact that I still have swelling. He says, well, that's to be expected. I'm like, okay, great, fine. You say it's to be expected. I'm in for that. So at this point in time, I can now be weight bearing, which is good news, but it's still kind of freaky because I tried to do with my crutches, do a half step, and my leg obviously didn't work. So that's one of the things he says we'll need to work on in PT is to try to get my leg to actually work like it's supposed to, because that whole muscle brain connection has been disrupted. So there's a little bit of a work in progress. Here you can see a video of me actually flexing my leg a little bit. You can see that I can actually raise it up and I can actually flex it, which is good. It's not comfortable. As a matter of fact, sitting in this chair is not comfortable. There's no way I could sit at a computer and it's just not comfortable at all. It just puts a lot of strain on my leg and it makes my leg go numb, which is not comfortable. So the thing we want to avoid is like a loading or a dynamic movement on the leg, because that'll cause that attachment to rip apart, and that's not good. That would be painful. When I originally did it, that was painful, and so I don't want to go through that again. So I think I'll pay attention to the doctor. So PT starts next week, and I'll do it twice a week for the next 4 weeks, and then see the doctor again. We have my leg flexed at 30 degrees right now, and we'll work on that. I think he said for the next 3 or 4 weeks, and then after that we'll start increasing the flexion 10 degrees each week. And so if you think about that, okay, it's like, okay, we're at 30 degrees right now. It's like at 4 weeks at 30 degrees. So we could keep this 4 over here. And so 30 degrees, doing 10 degrees each time, that's 10 degrees each week. And that would give you another 70 degrees or 7 weeks to full extension. Add 7 times 4, and that's 11. It's another 11 weeks of PT at least. So that's almost 3 months worth of PT. And that takes us from September, October, into November. It looks like Thanksgiving. Yikes. Here's a comparison of my knee less than a week after surgery and then 2 weeks after surgery. So you can see the swelling's gone down. Certainly the bruising has all gone away, and the incision's just looking like an incision. No stitches to pull out. You just let them dissolve, and we'll be good to go. Yay! The first week of me being home was really full-time. I mean, I needed full-time care. I couldn't care. You can't, when you're running with crutches and you're not supposed to put any weight on your foot, you really can't carry anything with you. And everything becomes sketchy because you're putting all of your weight on the crutches while you move your good leg to a better position to move the crutches forward. And then all your weight is going back on that good leg to move the crutches forward. So everything is kind of sketchy. And it's like stairs. Oh, stairs are a nightmare when you can't put any weight at all on your other leg. It just doesn't work. It's not comfortable at all. So until you're in a position like this, you have no idea how routine some things are or how awkward some routine things can be. I mean, just like you left a pen in the other room. Oh, I'll just go get it. You left your phone sitting down. Oh, I'll just go get it. Oh, I left that upstairs. Well, going upstairs takes like 10 minutes to get up the stairs and down. With a good leg, it's like you just zip up, zip down, you're good. And you tend to think about all the things that you need around you when you can't get to the things you need around you. It's nutty. And I would encourage you to be thankful for the people that you have around you that are willing to help take care of you if you're in this position. And make sure, I've tried to make sure and say thank you when I get things, because it's a hassle and you can't do it by yourself. I don't have to take sponge baths anymore. I can get my knee wet and I can take a shower. Not sure how the shower's gonna work because, you know, he was like, hey, you can just get a lawn chair and stick it in the shower. If I put the lawn chair in the shower, there's no room for me because our shower, our little we have a standing shower and then a big garden tub, and I'm not getting a lawn chair in the shower. We're 2 weeks in and I'm finally getting good, consistent sleep. I tried rolling over and sleeping on the right-hand side, and pain shot through my leg, and I was like, yeah, nope, we're done. So I went back over and stayed on the left side, and the left side is comfortable. Well, not really, because the leg brace is still there and it still feels like I'm trapped in a brace, but I can at least get to sleep comfortably enough to where I get good sleep, and that's really important. The disability insurance company mailed me a letter, and I was expecting a packet in the mail, and they mailed me this letter and it says, call us. That's it? Call us? Yep, that's it. And then I called and they said, oh, well, you'll get a packet in the mail in a couple of days. Like, you could have just, you know, we're in the 2000s. You could have sent an email. I don't know. You could have sent a text, because I provided both those pieces of information right before I went out on disability. I provided both of those pieces of information. It's nutty. And then the forms I got in the mail said, here, you can fax it or mail it to us. I'm like, fax or mail? Who uses a fax machine anymore? I mean, I might as well just stick it in a carrier pigeon. My philosophy on life has always been, hey, you know what? If there's something you want to do physically, just go out and do it. Enjoy it to the max. Go for it. Have a good time with it. Get obsessed with it. Just go hammer and tongs. And that's probably not the greatest philosophy in life, because sometimes you end up with catastrophic injuries like this when you're out there going hammer and tongs and really pushing limits. But I always think of like the Blues Brothers car. You know, they pull up in front of the tax collector's office, they jump out and the car goes, it's like, what happened? Well, they got the absolute maximum out of that vehicle. And when it was done, it was done. There wasn't anything left. It went to the limit and then no more. And so that's the kind of the way I look at life is, you know what? If you're not living on the edge, you're taking up too much space. So when it comes to fitness, what are you putting off for a rainy day? Because brother, it's raining right now.